Hello. I'm from Romania. My name is Gheorghiu Mircea. I will make a series of videos to argue against the Big Bang. Um, why am I doing this? Because I watched on internet and there are few people who know this, that the Big Bang is false. So I thought that I have something to add to this. I watched Christians from America and there are few Christians that know that the Big Bang is false or stuff like this. So I will try to make my apport to this. I watched Ken Ham or Kent Hovind. Ken Ham that made Noah Ark in natural size, like, and I watched, and beside these two guys, even between Christians, there is not uh, this idea that the Big Bang is false. But even Christians sustain the official um, story, and I want to make my apport to this. I'm not doing these videos for physicians, for pretense scientific guys from astronomy or something like this. I am making these videos for Christians especially, because who is going to believe me? Who is going to believe this kind of statements that the Big Bang is false, that the expansion of the universe is false, that the age of the universe is false, that the age of the stars is false, that what are stars, from what are made, nobody knows. The distance uh, from Earth to the stars is false and unknown. I will, I will, I will try to make some uh, light for Christian, especially because I guess I know some things that are not known in our. Okay, so sorry for my English. I am self-taught, but my video and my microphone, if I will obtain something better, I will make another video with much better quality of the sound and image. But till then, I will try myself to speak in English because I never spoke in English. I am a self-taught, so excuse me. I hope you will understand, though. So, I am doing these videos for Christians, especially because who is going to believe this? Nobody. From scientific community, they are afraid to challenge the official lying story, because it's a lying story. You will see. I think it is uncovered. If you will be patient, you will see that I will present some evidence. um I will interpret some laws from physics. I will bring some evidence from the Bible and from philosophy. With these three parts: the philosophy, Bible, and science. I will do this if you will be patient. Because my first question: how someone will contradict something that is wrong in physics? In if it is wrong, totally wrong, you can have you cannot have some scientific formulas, because the Big Bang, the age of stars, and are only theories, are only, so they pretend that have some they have some formulas, but they don't have any formula. You will see this. I will take you step by step, and you will see this. Be patient. So first of all, let me make you an image from the Bible. How the our universe began. Our galaxy, and by the way, I think that only our galaxy you can see it on the night sky. Only our galaxy. So you cannot see other galaxies uh, from our sky. You will see. I will explain this. So what it is not known in English speaking um, other English speaking Christians is that um, the word beginning in the Bible says that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. So because the Christians do not read the old fathers or church fathers, and they misinterpret this first verse. So uh, this beginning, it is atemporal. It is not. It is not a temporal thing. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. It means in the beginning, God created the whole universe. I have something to back me up in this. Um, Saint John, like approximately 300 AD, so he says that this word beginning, okay, is like, if you know, if you think at a line at the beginning of the line has not, it is not dimensional. The beginning is not dimensional. So it's like in John, at the beginning was, and I apologize because I translate this from in my head from the Bible in Romanian, as I don't know the verses in English, the Bible in English. So I translate this. I know them in my head in Romanian, so I translate them in English in my head. So, and I apologize because it is my first time speaking in English. This So be patient. So in the beginning was the Word. John, from the Gospel of John. Okay, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was at the God, and the Word was God. In the beginning, because God is not temporal, it is before time. Okay, so in the beginning it's atemporal, was God. So in the same way is mentioned, in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. So the universe is made in an instant, is made without any passage of time. Okay, so another confusion is the heaven and earth. The words heaven and earth, it means the universe, because this is from another early father of the church, a saint, Basileus, 300 AD also. So, because you must understand that the Jews didn't have the word universe. The word universe is from Greek, from the Greek philosophy, and already came with some philosophical baggage. Okay, so universe. So I think there's more correctly to think like heaven and earth, but you must understand that this is the universe. So because they didn't have this word from Greek, universe. Okay, so in the beginning God created the universe. You can say that the first verse says that God made the whole universe directly in the beginning. I will corroborate this with physics. You will see that even the in physics it is said the same thing. It is said the same thing. Even if they don't know this, they say the same thing with the Big Bang. In the beginning was made the whole matter and energy. The whole matter and energy was made from the beginning. Mm, there is not another time that matter is created. Only in the beginning. Even the official scientific theory says this. Okay, because the matter is not created and is not um, destroyed. It is a law in physics. So even they say that the universe is made in the beginning. The expansion, the explosion, the does it is not created another matter, not in expansion of the universe and not afterwards, only in the beginning. So even they say the same thing, but they don't realize this. I will insist on these ideas, but first of all I want to make clear some some misunderstandings from the Bible, from the Catholics and the Protestant views. This beginning, it is seen. This is the source of the first confusion, because you see this beginning like a beginning of a line, a single line. Okay, a single line of time, and you can be mistaken if you think this way. Okay, so it's not a beginning, a single beginning for the single line. It's a big, it's a universal beginning indeed, not like a line. It's a philosophical beginning. It is not. The whole things are made in the beginning, in the more profound philosophical way. But for now, only this. Okay. So then you must understand that the galaxy, it is made in water. This seems a little bit strange, but our galaxy is made in water. If you understand, if you understand this, you will understand the first chapter of the Bible. Okay, the whole matter was made in the beginning. In the beginning, God created the whole matter, and then it the heaven, it is left aside, and it talks only about the earth, and the earth was okay. So it was made in the beginning, and then it is um, left aside the heaven, and is only with the heaven, says the same father that I mentioned, the Basileos. I don't know how to translate this in English. Basile says that the whole matter, the fire, the earth, the whole matter, the energy, the matter, the light, the whole matter is made in the beginning. And it is clear this because he says in the Bible, and the Spirit of God was above the water. So if you don't believe that the whole matter was already made in the beginning, in the untemporal beginning, okay, I ask only, from where is the water? You see, because it is already, it is mentioned, in the, when when in the water makes the heaven, and in the water makes the earth. Okay, so the whole matter was made. The water, the light, the whole matter was made in the beginning. In the beginning, God created the universe. You understand now, maybe. So then it is presented how the galaxy was made. The galaxy was made in water. It was a big cloud of water. Water, not some philosophical principle. Water, water that we drink, that it is in oceans. That if you, and it is not from me this opinion. It is the same from the Saint John, from the 3rd century AD. Okay, he says it is water, and if you say that is some, it is wrong for me to say this, but think that the physicians are the body. Okay, that the astronomers, okay, said that from hydrogen comes everything. Okay, if you don't believe that it could be in the universe a big cloud of water, so okay, how all the matter is from hydrogen. Okay, so the galaxy was a big cloud of water, and it says that God said, uh, to be to be I don't know how to translate this in Romanian is Tărie, with it is named heaven, sky, okay? So which I believe that is not the first heaven. For the heaven and the earth, it is a name from for the universe, and the second is the name for our galaxy. Okay, so in this cloud of water, God says, "Let be a." How do you translate this Tărie in English? I don't know right now. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't strike me. Okay, so in this water it is made like a radiation. You must imagine a big cloud of water, like the entire galaxy of water. Okay, and in it, God, when He says, "Let there be," He separates the water, like I don't know, through a radiation or something, something that separates in water, and this separation, it is named the sky in the Bible. So our galaxy now, it is made in water, in a big cloud of water, and then in this uh, galaxy, okay, you must imagine like a big cloud of water, and in its side now becomes void, okay, or something, or radiation, or something that separates this water. I will insist more on this, but for now I must present uh, like this, and then I will I will come back and on things. I will listen the video myself, and I will see what is not clear, what I mumbled or I spoke like, you see. I must say this. Uh, so in this, it was a big cloud of water, okay, our galaxy, and inside of it, this radiation uh, creates like a void in the water, okay. This big cloud of water, like entire galaxy of water, contain matter. It was not uh, only water. The planets were inside, and the other matter. It was a big cloud of water containing the planets already, the earth, okay. And God says, let this be, this tărie in Romanian, I don't know, something strong, okay, something solid, like this separates the water, and it's created the galaxy, and then in this separation says, let there be light, okay. So now you will understand how they were 4 days before the sun. You will understand now. It is very important, because I saw that nobody knows these things, so I will say them for you, okay. So you saw on the night sky the Milky Way belt, okay. That belt is illuminated now when he says, let there be light, the belt of the Milky Way galaxy, okay. And this belt creates the first 4 days illuminated without the stars. Okay, so because the belt creates a day, if you want to, you can go now and see a time lapse of the Milky Way on the night sky. Okay, the belt of the Milky Way has a sun, like exactly like sun. He rises and falls, the sun set and sunrise. Okay, they exactly the same way it is the belt of the Milky Way. If you take away the stars from the belt of the Milky Way, you can imagine that the clouds of the Milky Way are illuminated. Okay, and and the Milky Way rises, and this creates the four days without stars. Now you will understand how was possible, how this was possible to be 4 days before the sun, because the belt, if the earth is rotating. Okay, now when God says let there be light, the earth takes pain for some reason or the other, and the Milky Way galaxy comports like a sun. Now, so it rises and sets. Okay, and create day and night, like it similar with the sun, because it is not on the whole sky of the earth. It is only like a ring. Okay, so when the ring rises, creates the day. Okay, and the ring of the Milky Way walks. I don't know, and then is the like a sunset, the Milky Way set. Okay, and I'm not talking. Now you will go and you will see a time lapse of Milky Way. This is the way that behaves nowadays. So when the ring is not on the sky, it's night, and then when the ring is on the night, it, on the is day. Okay, it's a day. The I talk about two fathers, early fathers. Basileus says that the sun only accentuates the light that was that. So for they it was an amplification of light when the sun was ignited. So it was a dim light, but it was, and the belt of the Milky Way creates the day and night. I know much more, but it is not the place to explain. Okay, I'm already at the half hour, and I must make this video to make some clarification. Okay, I observed and I have listened on the internet. Nobody knows exactly why they were 4 days, and I realized this reading this early father church. Okay, and I realized, because now I will tell you who I am. I study philosophy here in Romania. I have only the college degree. Okay, but not something higher like some PhD or something. And I was for a semester at physics, but I abandoned that. I have only in philosophy, okay? But I know, but I know physics, and I will explain. If you will be patient, you will see all this series. But I'm not talking like you will see. I will explain everything, like even from physics. I told you already. I have three ways that I will discuss from the Bible, from philosophy, and even from astronomy, like from science. You will see. So you see that it is possible, okay? In our cloud of nobody thought that in water can something give light, okay? So that's why it was not obvious till now to nobody in our contemporary period of time that it could that the clouds of the Milky Way could be illuminated, okay? you you if you do not believe this, think that the clouds of on earth give away light in thunder, in in a thunderstorm, okay? And they illuminate, the water illuminates, okay? So you will see now in pictures, if you watch closely, that is not only the stars that give light, okay? The clouds by themselves give light. The astronomers, the scientific view, modern view, could not believe this, because they only watch for stars in their mind. Only stars give light, okay? And they don't realize that there are other objects in the universe, in our galaxy, that give light. And even these clouds of water, okay, give light. So this is the sky, okay, from the Bible. In water, it is made in water. In water. Okay. So the clouds, when you see the clouds, even if you believe that is strange, the clouds are made from water, okay, and they illuminate. I don't know why exactly. Maybe exactly like why the thunder, the lightning in the clouds appear, okay? This is the same process. It's the same process physically. uh, it's the same process. It is the Milky Way belt, okay? If the Milky Way belt is a cloud of water, you can imagine that the same process that make thunder and lightning strikes in clouds on Earth, the same physical process makes uh, the clouds of the Milky Way to illuminate. Okay, this is not a it is not a light. It is not a light that comes from stars. They by themselves illuminate. This you must know. The clouds illuminate. And now you can see the pictures with a Milky Way, and if this veil is took from your eyes, you will see that the clouds give light by themselves. So this is the 4 days, okay? The Milky Way belt illuminating, and and the heaven And the heaven, I think that for that is another heaven from the first verse. In the first verse only says that the whole universe is made in the beginning, like in the philosophical beginning. How I will try to explain these ideas more profoundly, but for now. So I believe that this sky, it is another sky, our galaxy, and the first sky, it is the whole universe, like where angels are, something like this. Okay, in the in the second part, it talks about only our galaxy, this sky. In this big cloud of water, it is separated by the radiation of something, I don't know, and this Tăria in Romanian, okay, named sky, named chair in Romanian, and in it then is put the stars, okay, in the day 4. But now you know how. But now you know how can the Earth appears, okay, because the matter war in this cloud, there were chunks of matter, okay, like planets. The the cloud already contained matter, and when this radiation broke through, cut in two, practically, like it is said in a psalm, even the water above the heavens. Okay, so that implies that when this cut the sky in two, the remain water above, no, these clouds of the Milky Way. You see, so I say that our galaxy is surrounded by water. I know that is strange, but you can see clouds. The official I don't know theory is that there are clouds of gas and something like this. I believe that this is false. I don't say that there cannot be clouds of gas, okay, but I believe that most of it is water. What you see, it is water. I believe that exactly our galaxy has only 24 hours. You will see this has only 24 hours, light hours across. Okay, so it was not a big cloud of water. Only 24 hours, like in diameter. Okay, our galaxy has only 24 hours, light hours in diameter. So you multiply, I know in kilometers, 300,000 kilometers per second, okay? Multiply by 24 and you will know how big our galaxy is actually. So because these things were hard, if not impossible, for somebody having the modern view to realize, okay, scientific view. So that's why I said that I do not speak for modern scientists or something. If they want to listen, okay, more for Christians to know that the Bible is true, and in what way it was true, that there were 4 days of light before the stars were made, and the the our sun. Okay, so I'll make these videos about an hour. So I apologize again the way I speak, but I never spoke in English, okay? So this is the first idea. The light is the light is present, okay, in matter. The light is in earth. The light is in the composition of elements of earth, of water even, okay. In the right conditions, you made hydrolysis or something, you can fire then the hydrogen and emits lights, it burns, okay. So the light is in matter, okay? This is a scientific fact, okay. The light was made, but now you can see the light because the clouds begin to illuminate, like there are days where clouds are in the sky, okay, but they do not make source, I don't know how to say this, okay, they do not emit light, okay, the clouds, but they have light in the cloud. The matter has light, okay. So this is not the time when God makes light. The whole matter was created in the beginning, like the whole elements, everything, the earth, the fire, the light, the everything, water, everything, okay, were made in the beginning. God created the heaven and the earth. This I told you that it means the whole universe. So the light, it was created, but now the clouds of the Milky Way are illuminated. Okay, now something spins the earth when he cuts in this big cloud of water the sky. Okay, with something, I don't know what this is from a physical point of view. Irradiation, something, I don't know, I don't know what exactly. You can imagine that the planets were inside the cloud of water, okay, and now they begin to have a spin, to have not all, only the Earth matters, okay, in this to understand. If the Mars or other planets have their own spin, okay, so the day of the galactic day, it's relative to their spin, okay, to their spin. So from the Earth point of view, the day is a day, and it is correctly, because you can imagine from Mars, okay, the Milky Way belt illuminating, and the spin of the Mars, you without the sun, okay, identically it creates a day and night, the Mars, from the Mars point of view, okay, but it is not an Earth day, even all the planets, Saturn, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, okay, if all the planets are pull out from this water, okay, and the Milky Way belt illuminates now when God says let there be light, each planet has his own spin and its own day, given by the the speed of the spin, how big it is, the planet, okay. So the spin is not necessarily correlated by the sun, because and it is not dependent on gravity. I don't know, it is not the place, but I will tell you this also. The spin is not correlated. If you think at the moon, okay, the moon always shows the same face towards the earth, okay? So the moon has no spin, okay? So the spin, I guess, is electromagnetic in nature. I believe that is more correlated with electromagnetism. The earth has a spin because it's iron, and okay, has the magnetic poles, and the moon has not. So the gravity is not um, sufficient to explain the spin, okay, because the moon has not. The moon revolves around the earth but has no spin, okay. So now you understand that even the planets work like chunks of matter, okay, inside the water, inside water. Even like if you say that is from gas, because you can imagine that inside the water there is a bubble of of gas, okay. So this radiation, when God says let there be this stereo, okay, chair, like this sky in the middle of the water, okay. Now the radiation breaks through this big cloud of water, galactic dimension, like 24 light hours, I told you, and illuminates, okay. It is more concentrate where the clouds are, okay, exactly like in the belt. I think in other parts the clouds could illuminate also, but the light is more concentrated in the belt of the Milky Way. There could be other clouds like gather, like remaining in after this separation is made, okay. But mainly this belt, Milky Way belt, clouds of the Milky Way belt illuminates now. So it doesn't matter the relative day. This is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter if you pull out from this water the whole planetary system, okay. Without the sun is not ignited yet, okay. Something could give spin of Earth. Could I told you that is not dependent on gravity alone, the spin. That's why I've told you this. So if you put from the water or the whole planets from this our solar system, our spin of the Earth makes with the belt of the Milky Way the day and night, okay, the day and night, 4 days, 4 days, and then it's ignited the sun. And if you say in this point that how could the sun be made in one day, I ask you, how how can you ignite a star longer than a day? How can you ignite a star longer than a day? You think of this? It is impossible, because if it is ignited, it is ignited. It illuminates. Okay, so the 7 billion years where the stars are made are irrelevant for when a star illuminates. Okay, okay. So now you will see that it's not absurd that the stars are made in one day. The whole the whole sky is ignited in one day. It's not absurd. Like exactly like a light bulb. You cannot have only a light bulb, okay? A light bulb illuminates or not like identically a star, okay? I will talk when I will talk about stars. What are stars? You will see that it is wrong, that they are from gases or something like this. I will talk about this. I will close. I approach 1 hour. I will I will close this video. Okay, this is the idea. Our galaxy has 24 hours. Okay, the belt could illuminate for days. The whole planets could be in this water. Okay, the sky Tăria in Romanian. Okay, it is made, illuminates, then okay, the earth remains covered with water from that initial water that was. It still has water like surrounding the earth, and then it is another saying when God says, "Let the waters gather," and makes the seas. Okay, so He pulls the solar system from water. You understand this? Okay, and the stars are made in the day 4, how the God says in the Bible, and you cannot ignite a star more than 24 hours. The image of this scientific period, the stars are made now 7 billion years ago. It is irrelevant. A star when illuminates. You must understand this. Even if you imagine like them, that the stars are big balls of gas, okay? If you came across a ball of gas, big ball of gas, and you ignite it, how long will take to ignite a star? You understand? So a star when ignites in one day. You cannot even. I will tell you this when I will speak about the stars. Okay, now I approach 1 hour. That the vision that the stars are from gas is wrong. That they are not nuclear like, and it is possible that they are not like our sun. Our sun is different. Is different, totally different from the rest of the stars. It could be this possibility. And the stars and our sun itself is not from gas. If you see in the images, is like more like electromagnetical fire controlled. Like it is not from gas and not nuclear. In the image that the stars are gases was from the period where the human have the streets illuminated with gases. Okay, they thought what could be the stars, and then when the nuclear bomb appeared, they said that this is the most efficient way that you can produce energy and line, and they pulled this idea that the stars are nuclear and like bombs. So I will say that it is false, this also. So they kept the both images, that it is gas and nuclear, but you must understand that this is a new idea. They don't know what stars are. You will see this. They don't know what stars are. So it is possible, okay? You understand the spin of the earth now creates the day and night, okay? And it is irrelevant that the other planets in our solar system have are day and night. The belt of the Milky Way appears on Mars, on Jupiter, and creates the day by give by their spin. Okay, their own spin. That it is irrelevant the relativity of the day from the point of view of Earth. It is day and night. It is day and night. And it is a day of 24 hours because we don't have another day relative to our the spin of the earth. It is day and night with 24 hours. And and if you want to understand why in the Bible says that it was evening and because in the winter the night is longer and the day shorter, and in the summer the days are longer and the nights are shorter. Okay, so it is precise. It's very precise because you mentioned the day and night, it was evening and morning. Okay, if you will say because it's another cycle of 20 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours to make 24. Okay, 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. It is not like this only in September, or I don't know. But the evening and the night, it is always. Okay, I believe at the poles is not, but anywhere on earth you will be, and any climate, any season. Okay, winter of or this is occurring. Okay, like evening and morning. So that's why says like this. It was exactly to be precise that it was one day, one earth day, whole day, like night and day, night and day, night and day. And it is irrelevant. I said how I said that the Milky Way belt illuminating creates another period of day night on Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Venus, or Pluton, or it is irrelevant. Okay, the whole system, the solar system was in water with all the matter that create that constitute now the stars. Okay, the whole matter was in water. It was a big cloud of water containing not only the matter of our that is present in earth, like uh, okay, planets. The whole matter was in water. The matter that contain that are it is contained in stars now. Okay, so this radiation cut a space from the moon, uh, the distance from the moon and the last star. Okay, this is the sky cut in the water. And okay, I will close this video. Hope you understood me. I was a little bit shy at the beginning. Okay, but I consider that this is urgent. Okay, if I will make another video, but after I finish the series, or everything I have to say. Okay, and then maybe I will film better, and I will have a better quality of the sound. But I consider that is absolutely necessary that these things to be known. Okay, uh, I didn't came across this kind of interpretation. Even the Christians that are holding the Bible and they believe in, they don't know how to I I consider that it is imperative that these things, okay, if I will make them twice, this is better. I hope you understand. I will I will talk about the whole image of the universe. You will see about the elements, chemical element, about the atoms, about the expansion of the universe, about the stars, about everything. This is about the beginning. Okay, you must understand that beginning is like in the beginning was the word, and the word was God. It's not a beginning, it's a philosophical beginning. Okay, this is very important. It's the same way mentioned in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, and the heaven and the earth is the word for the Jews, because they did the word universe in Greek is Greek, and the philosophy of Greeks is 700 BC. Okay, and but when Moses wrote this was a long time before the philosophy, Greek philosophy, 1,000 years, I don't know. So he had not this word. He, okay, and I will argue that is more correctly in this way, even the heaven and the earth. You will see maybe if you follow my whole series why. I don't have any ulterior scope or something. I only wish that these things came to the light. Okay, that these things everybody must know this. Okay, because okay, so this is the reason that forced me to use a poor quality of, and maybe the sound is not quite okay. So this is the first video. Hope I made myself clear, and I will film another video. I've told you, if you will be patient, you will, from these three points of view, from the Bible, from the science even, I will argue from the Hawking uh, black hole model, and from the Planck constant, and from the pressure, and from reductionism and unificationism. Okay, you will see from all these parts, from all these angles, that the Big Bang and the present image of the scientific image of the universe is false, and the Bible is true and absolutely true, and you will not interpret like philosophical the word water. It is water. It is a big cloud of water. This cloud of water, God made our galaxy. Okay, this is the first video. Okay, um, we will see in the next video. Okay.